Super Bowl. But before we get into that, we want to welcome our guest today, Kareem. Hello, Kareem.
Hi, Kareem.
Hey, Kareem.
Thank you for having me, guys.
You are
Thanks
so
for joining
welcome.
us today.
We have a special topic that we're going to get into later. That's why we've invited Kareem. And Raquel Lord, she should be on her way. She's coming back from the Super Bowl. Yes. Huh?
Yes, she is.
What was she doing there at the Super Bowl?
I think she plays for one of the teams.
She plays for both of the teams?
Yeah, she's like a Packer and
I
Steeler.
What's her number?
Sometimes 51 for the Packers, and then she turned her jersey around and she's 15.
Wow, she's quite the athlete.
I can't wait until she get here because she's going to be sporting one of the championship caps. Yeah.
Before we start, I would like to say a special shout out to my mother. Hi, Shelly, love you. She was in a car accident last week, so I just want to say hi to my mommy.
Hi, Shelly. Get better. But anyway, when it comes to the Super Bowl, of course, I was pulling for Pittsburgh. Well, after the two teams that were playing, Pittsburgh and Green Bay, I was pulling for Pittsburgh. But everybody already knows my number one team is Philadelphia Eagles. But we'll get into that later. But
How'd they do?
Oh, they did good.
How they do in the Super Bowl?
The Philadelphia Eagles, they did real good.
I was looking at one person.
But anyway, the commercials, halftime with the Black Eyed Peas, Christina Aguilera messing up the national anthem. Oh, I think it was the girl from Glee when she sung first.
They
I
got
think
all frustrated.
Yes, that got all frustrated. She was
She
nervous.
could have been extremely cold because when you're cold, you like mess up different things or forget different
Really?
things. I forgot what I was going to say. I don't know. Because I'm like extremely cold.
Really?
But I mean, so things of that nature as a factor when you have to deliver something to the public. So I'm with you, Christina. It's probably very cold. You look great though. And your voice was impeccable. But I mean, you just had a mishap and left out there in the park.
If you're
Maybe
professional.
when they will put that back in the school systems, then it will be more, you'll be more conscious. Because I was in the bathroom myself, donning my makeup at that time when she was doing that. And I was following along with her. And then when she skipped that part, I said, hey,
Yeah.
wait a minute, baby, I don't go like that. What's going on? But she played it off real well.
I thought the same thing too, though. When I heard it, I was sitting there looking, because I'm singing in my head, and then I was like, did she mess up? Or did I mess up?
Yeah, and I know a lot of y'all look at me nice because we all wrapped up in these blankets. It's cold in my sister's house. She don't really want us to feel comfortable in her house. So we just, got us some blankets to wrap up, because we thought she was going to turn the heat.
Well, this really isn't the topic, but since you brought it up, let's discuss how we feel in the house.
No,
Because
just
I
talk
told
about
you
it.
guys,
But hold
y'all
on.
both wearing t-shirts,
So back to the
and
Super
it's
Bowl.
30 degrees
Back to the
outside.
Super Bowl. We're going to go back to the Super Bowl.
But
Damn
it's 30 degrees outside, but we thought we were taping on the inside, which we are, but it's cold in here. So we thought she had central heat, which she does, but she don't use it. But anyway, I think Christina did an unbelievable job. It's just that, a lot of people are saying that she sung the national anthem, like several times, and she nailed it each time she sung it. However, this particular time, she really messed it up. And then not only that, they said once she left off the stage, she fell. So they have pictures of her like laying under the bleachers.
In all honesty, what I think may be a contributing factor to this, Christina Aguilera has been in the news a lot lately with a lot of negative press. Her behavior has been a little erratic. She's gained a lot of weight. She's been drinking heavily.
She had a baby.
Just recently, she was at, after the Golden Globes, I think it was, she crashed a party at an actor's house. I can't remember the actor, her and her boyfriend. She went to the party, the actor's parents were there. She ended up falling asleep because she got so drunk up in the guy's bed, in his bedroom, while she was there. And he was really upset with her and, kicked her out and said, you weren't even invited and you come to the house and fall asleep in my bed and my parents are downstairs. Just a big mess. So I think there's probably just been a lot going on too, which may be as to why she, messed up this time, especially if she's done it before and she's nailed it each time before. Like, why now all of a sudden? I mean, who doesn't know the words to that? And if you sung it many times before.
A lot of people mess it up, honey. It's like, that's a hard song to sing.
No excuse.
Everybody that's singing the song, they say it's a hard song to memorize. But it's just like a lot. Roseanne Barr, she knew the words, but she didn't sound that crazy.
No, we suck that all coming up through school. Now you might know the words, you may not sing it well. It may be difficult to sing, but it's not difficult to know the words.
But it's like Naisha said, growing up, that was a part of our curriculum in school. We had to recite the Pledge of Allegiance, we had to sing, the national anthem and all that stuff.
The Pledge of Allegiance. The Pledge of Allegiance. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, girl. We had to recite that. And also, I'm cold, honey. We forget to be cold. But now they took prayer and all that out of school, separated the church and the school, so you don't have to do all that kind of stuff anymore. So, it is hard, singing that. But
so that's what amazes me, that people are so offended, as though like they could not believe that she forgot the words.
Yeah.
Such an important song. If it's so important, then why was it removed from the school system where you're supposed to be educated?
And so many things.
So.
But another thing that was really that the Super Bowl is always big on are the commercials.
Yeah.
okay.
Go ahead.
You was talking,
You're
girl.
not gonna give me that, girl. That's because you're cold too.
No, go ahead. What you think?
You was talking.
So did you guys see any of the commercials and stuff from the Super Bowl?
Oh, I like
See,
it.
I had my TV on, and I watched the game, and when the commercials came on. Yeah, I saw the commercials too.
Were there any commercials that you really liked?
No, I really like the Darth Vader, the
Yeah,
little bar.
that was cute.
I like Glee's commercial for the.
Chevrolet.
Baby.
Oh my God, that was
Did you
nice.
see it?
I don't
That
think
was
I
the
saw
whole-
them.
Whole production.
But see,
Oh,
it
wait a
came on
minute.
after the game.
Okay,
It
maybe
came
that's
on
why.
after the
Yeah,
game and
yeah.
during Glee, because they had a special episode of Glee to come on after the game.
I enjoyed the Roseanne Barr and the Snickers commercial.
You
That's
did?
Right when she said my back hurts, now my front hurts. Right, that was funny.
Also, Dorito had a lot of commercials. Dorito had a lot of commercials. I hear that Dorito had a contest going on. That's why they had so many commercials. Because you got to send in your commercials to this website, and they were going to give away $1 million to the winning commercial. And they were supposed to show that commercial during the Super Bowl. So that's who was going to know who won that $1 million. But, they had so many. I don't know if they really gave away $1 million. Did they split the money, or how did they do it?
I didn't hear about that. I saw some of the commercials and they were really, really hilarious. Like what you all were speaking about, the ones that were controversial, which were had the gay tone to them, like the sauna, and then a guy who was cutting his hedges, which I found them hilarious. So I enjoyed all of them. And thank you for Doritos for opening up that avenue for people to showcase their own individuality and their creative juices in regards to commercials.
Yes. Now, one of those
A nice bag of Doritos will look nice sitting here on the dish.
But anyway, one of those commercials featured a guy that we know, George. His name is George. And that was the one where they were in the sauna. And the guy had, they were sitting up there playing with each other and looking. And he had a towel wrapped around him and all that. And then the guy went down. It looked like he was playing with George. And come to find out, it was a bag of Doritos down there. So, they pulled that commercial. They didn't advertise. They didn't show that one during the Super Bowl.
Well, and and if they were a part of the contest, I don't know if they aired any of those, because I don't even know if they aired the guy trimming the bushes, the hedges. I don't know if any of those were aired.
I think what they did was they put the final 10 or something on the website. You can go and see it because a lot of them they said that they saw before, the actual Super Bowl. They ran during the Super Bowl. A lot of people saw the commercials beforehand.
Okay, yeah, because I remember a while back, a few weeks ago, when somebody originally put that commercial with George on Facebook and tagged it onto my page. That's when I first saw it. I believe it was Marco that did that. But it was interesting to me how in the interview that we saw about him supposedly coming out, George coming out, and how he said that there was controversy and backlash that he got from some black people and some gay people for him doing that commercial. I thought that was interesting, and again, another one of those examples to me where as people are so quick to try and find something negative with anything that somebody does, and it's really sad, because it's like, how could you find something negative? It was funny to me.
Well, of course it was funny to us.
Funny, entertaining, and
enticing.
Yeah, but like you said, people are always going to try to find something to, the negative, bring out the negative points in it. But at the same time, it's just like anything that's dealing with gay and homosexuality and a gay overtone. Of course they're going to try to, stop that and block that. Do everything they can to keep that from being showcased.
I also said with that commercial that the other issue was black and white.
Yeah, he said that surprised him.
Yeah.
Because he thought the controversy was going to be the gay overtone. But however, he said that a lot of the flack that he was getting from the gay community was because it was a African American guy and a white guy.
And I guess the image he was saying of the big masculine.
Even though people still look at things black and white.
Right, exactly. And
Right.
I guess
I just looked at it as a commercial and it was funny.
And then he even went to explain, he said the reason that he did the commercial because he know the guy. And the
Right.
guy didn't have no money. They didn't have a budget to do the commercial. And they was looking for, he fit the bill of the guy that they were looking for to do the commercial. So he just did it as a favor to his friend. And also the other guy that was in the commercial, he was another guy that the guy knew. So they didn't get paid.
Right.
And then George was talking about he don't want to be an actor. He's a personal trainer in LA. And he's happy being a personal trainer. So, but he said if somebody offered him a commercial, he couldn't say that he's going to turn it down.
And I don't blame you, George.
Oh, I think I'm shooting a commercial at the house. I need to call George about.
Sure.
No, that ain't no
George,
commercial.
Say no. Say no. Turn it down.
I don't have a budget though.
But anyway, we're talking about the Super Bowl, the commercials and everything. We haven't talked about halftime, Black Eyed Peas. What do you guys think about that performance?
Unbelievable. I mean, to me, it was like the same. To me, I enjoyed it like I did. Remember that Olympic opening?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yes.
It was. I mean, they spent money in the costume. Only thing was, like, I agree with them. They were talking on the video earlier when they were discussing the sound quality.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And everybody thought of the band. That means that Fergie and all of them sounded horrible, but it was actually their mics, which why you couldn't hear them because, like, even earlier on, the girl from Glee who sang before Christina, her mic was low. When Christina came in, her mic was up, even though she forgot the part of the song. And that's Black Eyed Peas came out again, and they spent all that money on costuming and sets and blitz, and then the sound system.
And everybody was upset because it's Fox, and Fox know about sound because they do like American Idol, so they know about sound. And then a lot of people were very upset because they put all that money into it, and then you couldn't hear it. And it's just like, well, why would you go all out and let them do all of this stuff? They done brought Slash in, one of the, these rockers, and then they had Usher come in, and then the costume and all these different people that they had. They really went all out. will.i.am, he went personally to the committee, and, he sold them on doing the halftime.
Oh, really?
Yes.
And the production definitely looked great to me. I'm not a huge Black Eyed Peas fan. I'm not really too familiar with their songs. But the production was great. The dancers and the hearts, the people that they had, it looked really, really nice.
Yeah, even some of the lightings, like when they lit up the word love, part of the video was lit up.
Right.
So it's just like, but still, you saw the picture. You saw the picture, and you saw all the detail and everything that went into that production. That wasn't something that they just sit around and say, "Oh, we perform for the Super Bowl." So let's just wait and see what we do.
I really haven't seen them do many performances that were like really shabby. Even like
they're usually pretty. They're usually pretty big.
I feel like the Black Eyed Peas always deliver.
Yeah.
Always deliver.
They're very on the cutting edge of trying to do something new and change it out.
It was good, and a lot of people were looking forward to seeing Fergie, because Fergie is the first female entertainer for halftime since Janet Jackson had her little.
Oh, really?
Yes, she was the first female entertainer for Super Bowl halftime.
Interesting. Another part that I really liked, and I don't know if y'all saw this, the part when the men in the tights with their little brown little thing, and they kept going back and forth. That was so cute to me. With them little hats on.
In the halftime?
I don't know if it was commercial or.
Was you sure that was during the Super Bowl?
Yeah, it was during the tights. They had on the tights. What they had on the tights.
You said tights.
And the numbers on the back and the little hats. The hats, they kind of look like, space people or something.
Can you help me out, be a little more descriptive? Now, I know they got on tights.
And they were running back and forth.
The football players?
What that was?
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, you like the football players?
I like that.
Oh, okay.
I like that.
I guess she getting cold.
I like that. That was
Yeah,
good.
I think they kind of like had to be there.
But anyway, congratulations to the Green Bay Packers. They are the Super Bowl champs. Woohoo! Yeah! But we're going to take a short break, and we'll be back with our special guest, Kareem. Hi, Kareem.
Hello.
You ready?
I'm so ready.
You're so ready? All right.
Raquel is still on the way.
Yes, she is. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
But Dysh.